Have you ever walked into a room and felt the energy shift? Not in temperature, but in the very atmosphere around you. A peculiar sensation washes over you. Despite your kindness and good intentions, you're met with hostility, suspicion, or an inexplicable coldness. This isn't coincidence. This isn't bad luck. This is evidence of something profound occurring in the spiritual realm. What you're experiencing is the reaction of darkness to light. Your light. A light so powerful that it disrupts the shadows, exposes what hides within them, and threatens those who dwell there. Today we unveil the 7 unmistakable signs that your spiritual light isn't just bright. It's formidable enough to frighten the forces of negativity. You are more than you've ever realized, a beacon in this darkened world, unsettling to those aligned with shadow. Join me as we explore how your spirit wages battles you barely perceive, and why in this cosmic struggle between light and darkness, you're the one they truly fear. 1. Unwarranted dislike. Picture this. You enter a space having done nothing wrong, spoken no words, yet immediately sense an invisible wall of resistance. Cold stares, hushed whispers, perhaps even open animosity. This isn't about personality clashes or simple misunderstandings. What you're experiencing goes deeper, a visceral, primal reaction from those who, consciously or unconsciously, recoil from your spiritual brightness. This inexplicable dislike without cause or provocation is the universe's first signal to you. It indicates that your inner light isn't merely present, it's potent. You're not just existing, you're radiating an energy so pure it disturbs the shadows harbored within others. These individuals, let's call them shadow dwellers, aren't responding to who you are, but what you embody. Your authenticity, integrity, and unwavering positivity challenge the very foundation of their existence in negativity. It's crucial to understand. Their aversion isn't a reflection of your worth, but a testament to your spirit's power. Each cold glance or undeserved hostility is, paradoxically, an acknowledgement of your luminosity. While disheartening and confusing, recognizing this sign strengthens your understanding of your purpose. When facing this unjustified dislike, remember, it's not you they're rejecting. It's your light they cannot withstand. You are a beacon, and while beacons guide the lost to shore, they also expose those wishing to remain concealed in darkness. Stand tall. Shine brilliantly. Embrace your role as a force for good in a world that often shrinks from illumination. 2. Defamation and gossip. Now imagine this. Your kindness, your integrity, the very essence of who you are, somehow becomes fuel for rumors and falsehoods. Perplexing, isn't it? You extend goodwill, walk the extra mile in compassion, yet what returns are whispers laden with lies, tales that paint you in colors unrecognizable to yourself and those who truly know your heart. This isn't merely social dynamics gone awry. It's a calculated assault on your character, a shadowy effort to dim the brilliance you naturally emanate. Gossip and defamation, painful as they are, serve as the second undeniable sign that your light isn't just illuminating, it's threatening to those entrenched in darkness. These forces, unable or unwilling to confront you directly, attack where they perceive vulnerability, your reputation. By spreading falsehoods, they aim to isolate you, severing the connections and community that amplify your light, hoping to leave you questioning your path and worth. Yet this challenge is also a powerful affirmation of your impact. The darkness employs such tactics only against those whose light it cannot extinguish through simpler means. Your response isn't to dim your brightness in despair, but to shine even more intensely with integrity and grace. By refusing to be dragged into their shadow play, by remaining true to your essence, you render these attacks powerless. Each lie told about you becomes not a stain on your character, but a mirror reflecting the desperation of those wishing to see your light extinguished. Remember, in this spiritual battlefield, their goal isn't just to challenge you, it's to transform you, to pull you into darkness with them. By standing firm, you become living proof that while shadows may loom large, they can never overcome the brilliance of a heart radiating pure light. This encounter with gossip and slander isn't a detour in your journey. It's a defining moment, a call to rise higher and lead with even greater luminosity, showing the way for others lost in shadow. 3. Relentless challenges and tests. Just when you've weathered the storms of gossip and defamation, another wave crashes upon your shores. Now it's not just whispers carried on the wind, it's an onslaught of trials seemingly designed to break your spirit. These aren't ordinary obstacles or typical life hurdles. We're speaking of challenges that feel deeply personal, as if crafted with the precise intention of testing your resilience, your faith, and your unwavering commitment to the light you carry. This third sign reveals itself through situations where you're pushed to your limits, where your patience, beliefs, and integrity face their greatest tests. Perhaps it manifests as constant opposition at work, inexplicable breakdowns in relationships, or sudden barrages of misfortune that leave you wondering, why me? Understand this truth. These challenges aren't random misfortunes. They're acknowledgments of your spiritual strength. The universe doesn't send such trials to those who cannot handle them. Instead, these tests are designed to refine you, to burnish your spirit until it shines with even greater brilliance. They emerge not because you're weak, but because your light is strong enough to withstand the assault, strong enough to guide others who might falter in their own battles with darkness. Facing these relentless challenges, the easiest path might seem to be dimming your light, blending into shadows to avoid further trials. Yet this is precisely when your true power emerges. When you stand firm, rooted in your light, you transcend these tests. Each challenge becomes not an obstacle, but a stepping stone. Each trial transforms into a lesson in endurance and faith, sculpting you into a pillar of light unshaken by the tempests surrounding you. In this crucible where challenges abound, your unwavering brightness becomes a source of hope and inspiration. It reminds those caught in their own struggles that darkness, no matter how overwhelming, cannot endure forever, that every test faced with grace brings us closer to our highest selves. Your journey through these trials isn't merely about personal overcoming, it's about illuminating the path for others, demonstrating that while the night may be long, dawn invariably breaks on the horizon. As you face these relentless challenges, remember they aren't signs of your failure, but markers of your significance. They prove your light does more than illuminate. It transforms, challenges, and most importantly, it endures. You're not merely surviving these trials, you're transcending them, creating a narrative of triumph that will inspire countless others yet to discover their own inner light. 4th, deliberate provocations. Deeper into the essence of your light's impact, we encounter provocations. The 4th sign that your radiance isn't only visible but felt, challenging those dwelling in shadows. These provocations transcend random hostility. They are calculated attempts to disturb your inner peace, to draw you into the very darkness you've gracefully avoided. In daily life, you find yourself targeted by needless provocations, an unwarranted critique at work, an unprovoked cutting remark in social settings, or perhaps an online comment designed specifically to ignite anger within you. These aren't coincidences or simple misunderstandings. They represent deliberate moves by those unsettled by your steadfast positivity and integrity. Why do they target you? Because your very being, the essence of light you carry, functions as a mirror, reflecting back to them the darkness they've chosen to embrace, the negativity they've allowed to take root in their lives. Your response to these provocations becomes a crucial testament to your character. It offers an opportunity to demonstrate that your light isn't fragile or easily extinguished, but a force steadfast and serene, capable of withstanding the gales of negativity aimed at dimming its brilliance. When you respond to provocations with grace and equanimity, you send a powerful message. The light within you isn't superficial, it's deeply ingrained in your very being, unshakable and enduring. This doesn't mean you won't feel the sting of these provocations or that you're expected to be invulnerable. Rather, it's about choosing your reaction, selecting patience over anger, understanding over retaliation. This choice not only preserves your inner peace, but reinforces the strength of your spiritual light. This 4th sign reminds you that your journey holds significance, that your presence possesses the power to provoke change, to challenge the status quo of negativity and darkness. It calls you to remain vigilant and true to your essence, standing as a beacon of hope amid deliberate attempts to derail your path. By navigating these provocations with grace, you affirm to yourself and the world that the light you carry remains unyielding. It testifies to your spiritual strength, a beacon illuminating not just your path, but offering guidance to those lost in darkness. Standing firm against provocations, you don't merely protect your light, you amplify it, casting it further into shadows, inviting others to rediscover their own inner radiance. Thus, the provocations you face aren't mere obstacles, but opportunities to showcase the true power of your light, reinforcing that in the cosmic struggle between light and darkness, your light remains an unwavering, formidable force. 5. Intense scrutiny and observation. Emerging from the shadows of provocations, we encounter the fifth sign, intense scrutiny and observation. This isn't the passing glance of curiosity or benign watchfulness of admiration. It's a focused, relentless gaze that seems to dissect your every move, searching, perhaps hoping, for a misstep or flaw in your character. This level of observation doesn't stem from desire to understand or learn, but to critique and diminish the light you carry within. Why does this happen? Because your consistent demonstration of grace under pressure, your refusal to be baited by provocations, and your unwavering commitment to principles cast a brilliant light on the shadows surrounding you. To those uncomfortable in this illumination, those preferring the obscurity that conceals their actions and intentions, your very existence presents a challenge. You become a beacon, not only exposing what they wish to keep hidden, but silently questioning their choices and behaviors. This scrutiny, though invasive, stands as testament to the strength and purity of your light. It signifies that your presence commands enough power to unsettle those unprepared to step into illumination themselves. The intense observation you endure reflects the impact you have on your surroundings, a world often unprepared to confront the truth of its own shadows. Facing this scrutiny, the calling isn't to dim your light to evade attention, but to continue shining brightly with integrity and authenticity. Your actions, choices, and the light you emanate become a guide for others, demonstrating that living in truth and positivity isn't just possible, it's preferable. This serves as invitation to observers, offering them opportunity to reflect on their own paths and perhaps begin seeking their own inner light. In the narrative of light versus darkness, this fifth sign marks profound realization. Your light doesn't merely illuminate your journey, but challenges and inspires those around you to step from shadows. It testifies to the far-reaching impact of your inner radiance, an influence that invites scrutiny, but ultimately catalyzes transformation and growth, both within yourself and those touched by your warmth. 6. Unexplained gravitation and aversion. After navigating the intense scrutiny testing your inner light's resilience, we encounter a phenomenon both mysterious and revealing, the unexplained gravitation or aversion people feel toward you. This sixth sign marks a pivotal moment in your journey, where your light's impact becomes undeniably clear through the starkly different reactions it evokes. On one hand, certain individuals are inexplicably drawn to you, as if your presence offers sanctuary, a source of warmth and enlightenment. These people, often without fully understanding why, feel a deep, almost magnetic pull toward your energy. Your light serves as beacon, guiding them through their own darkness, offering hope and peace they've been seeking. This gravitation transcends personal affinity. It's a soul-level recognition of the purity and power your light embodies. Conversely, others exhibit strong aversion to your presence. This reaction stems not from anything you've said or done, but from the sheer intensity of your light, which feels overwhelming or threatening to them. For these individuals, your brightness exposes shadows they aren't ready to confront, triggering a reflexive withdrawal into their comfortable darkness. This aversion, like the gravitation, testifies to your light's transformative power. It challenges their status quo, provoking deep, often unconscious emotional responses. This duality of reaction clearly indicates your light's role in the world. It functions as a filter, revealing hidden inclinations and spiritual states of those you encounter. The gravitation and aversion people feel toward you aren't arbitrary, but profoundly revealing of the spiritual and emotional landscapes they navigate. Your light, simply by existing, illuminates these territories, presenting a moment of choice to step toward brightness or retreat further into shadow. In this way, you become a catalyst for spiritual alignment, not through proselytizing or demanding change, but through authentically embodying your light. Your presence creates a natural sorting, drawing kindred spirits closer while allowing those not ready for your light's intensity to maintain distance. This sign reminds you that the varied reactions you inspire aren't personal rejections or validations, but reflections of others' readiness to embrace light. By understanding this dynamic, you can move through the world with greater compassion, recognizing that everyone stands at different points on their spiritual journey. As you continue forward, embrace both those drawn to your light and those who shy away from it, knowing that each reaction affirms the power of your spiritual presence, a presence that, simply by being, invites others to reconsider their relationship with light and darkness. 7. Spiritual awakening in others. As we transition from the nuanced interplay of gravitation and aversion your light elicits, we approach the profound culmination, the capacity of your inner radiance to catalyze spiritual awakening in others. This seventh sign represents the pinnacle of your journey, testifying to the transformative power of your presence. Here, the essence of your being resonates so deeply that it becomes a catalyst for profound change, stirring souls and awakening spirits around you. The spiritual awakening you inspire isn't a dramatic, thunderous event. Rather, it's a quiet revolution marked by subtle shifts in perception, a gentle unfolding of consciousness. It occurs when your light touches another's core, igniting recognition of their own inner light, their potential for goodness, growth, and transcendence. This awakening manifests in countless ways. Newfound purpose, desire for personal growth, reevaluation of values and beliefs, or perhaps sudden clarity about life's meaning. Your journey, characterized by resilience, integrity, and unwavering positivity, serves as living proof that despite this world's shadows, choosing light remains possible. For those witnessing how gracefully you navigate life's challenges, your existence becomes a mirror, reflecting the possibility of a different way of being. You demonstrate that another path exists, one of compassion, understanding, and spiritual alignment. This seventh sign, perhaps the most profound indicator of your light's impact, transcends mere influence. It becomes a transformative force capable of altering life trajectories. Your light, in its quiet strength, acts as key unlocking chains of fear, doubt, and negativity that have held others captive. You become living reminder that transformation is possible, healing achievable, and that each person carries within them a divine spark awaiting ignition. Embracing your role as catalyst for spiritual awakening requires humility and openness. It means living your truth and shining your light not to be seen, but to illuminate the way for others. It acknowledges that your journey isn't solely about personal growth, but about how your presence uplifts and inspires those around you. This final sign calls you to witness and hold space for others' unfolding journeys, offering support without attachment to outcomes. It invites you to continue radiating your light, knowing its reach extends far beyond what you can see, touching lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. In your life's grand narrative, inspiring spiritual awakening in others reflects your true purpose and power. It confirms that your light isn't merely personal beacon, but guiding star for many, leading toward higher consciousness and a more compassionate world. As you move forward, remember your light represents a rare, precious gift, one with power to awaken, transform, and heal, illuminating the path not just for yourself, but for all graced by its radiance. Before we part ways on this journey through light and shadow, remember that your brilliant spirit isn't accidental. It's essential. The opposition you face isn't punishment, but confirmation you're fulfilling your purpose. In a world where darkness often seems to dominate headlines and hearts, your light isn't just welcome, it's necessary. The very resistance you encounter is proof of your light's potency, its ability to illuminate what prefers to remain hidden. Those who carry light have never walked an easy path. Yet it's precisely this path, with its challenges, scrutiny, and tests, that refines your spirit, strengthening your radiance until it becomes unquenchable. When you feel weary from the weight of shining in dark places, remember you're not alone. Throughout history, light bearers have faced similar opposition, standing firm against forces that sought to extinguish their brightness. Your journey continues beyond this moment. Each day brings new opportunities to shine, to transform challenges into channels for your light to flow more abundantly. If this message resonated with you today, if you felt the flicker of your own light grow stronger, take a moment to share this illumination with others. When you like this video, you're sending ripples of light across digital spaces. By subscribing, you join our community of light bearers, supporting each other's journeys. And please share your story in the comments below. Tell us about a time when your light made a difference, or when someone else's brightness guided you through darkness. Your experience could be exactly what someone else needs to hear, the spark that awakens their own inner radiance. Remember, in a world that often celebrates shadow, your commitment to light is revolutionary. Keep shining, keep standing, keep transforming the spaces you enter with the unique brilliance only you can bring.